What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C4 here, and today we're going to be looking at the official Madden 17 ratings for the AFC North. So the Green Bay Packers, Lions, Vikings, and Bears. So I figured I'm going to do them by division as opposed to doing 32 motherfucking videos. I ain't got time for that shit right now. I'm getting ready for Madden 17 season like the rest of you. So today we will start with the Green Bay Packers with Aaron Rodgers, quarterback 96. We already saw him in the top 5 quarterback video. I think he's the highest quarterback in the game, and rightfully so, man. He's the best quarterback, pound for pound, most consistent in the NFL. They gave Mike Daniels, right defensive end, 92. TJ Lang and Josh Sitton, both guards, 91. Those guys there make, the things Aaron Rodgers do possible. Great interior offensive line. Clay Matthews, a left outside linebacker, 89. Jordy Nelson, wide receiver, 89, especially after missing a whole season. That's a good rating. I think he deserves it. I think he's totally an 89 player, but surprising that they gave him 89 knowing that he missed the entire season. Randall Cobb, wide receiver, 86. Is he a bust? Did he get exposed as nothing more than a wide receiver 2 last year? Still, 86, man, that's the same rating as Jeremy Maclin got. So, there you go. Julius Peppers, ageless wonder, right outside linebacker, 86. Sam Shields at corner, 86. Man, this is a stacked team, this Green Bay Packers. They're going to be one of the highest rated teams in Madden. Eddie Lacy getting on that P90X workout, running back, 83. And Alshon, Clinton Dix at free safety, 83. So like I said, man, I think this Green Bay Packer team is very well rounded, and they're going to be one of the top teams, especially in the NFC in Madden, to use from the get-go. So they're your Green Bay Packers and their key players. Moving on to the Detroit Lions. Ezekiel Ansah, right defensive end, 90. Was kind of surprised he was omitted from the top 5 defensive ends. I think he's borderline top 5 defensive end in the NFL. I know a lot of Lions fans were upset in the Facebook comment section. Couldn't believe it. 90, I could have seen up to a 92 for Ezekiel Ansah. Darius Slay, a guy that I talked about for being underrated. Maybe not so much anymore with the 90 overall. Golden Tate, 89, which is, I think he probably should have been a little bit lower, maybe like an 87. DeAndre Levy, when healthy, is a phenomenal outside linebacker, 87. I agree with that. Matt Stafford, quarterback, 85. Taylor Decker, their first round draft pick, 76. I think that's actually a pretty fair rating. He was one of the top tackles in this year's draft class. Glover Quinn at free safety, 83. Alshon Robinson was projected to be a first-round pick. They got him in the second round with a 72. Tahir Whitehead, left outside linebacker, 83. Marvin Jones, the Calvin Johnson replacement, kind of, in free agency, 82. And Haloti Ngata, defensive tackle, 82. I think that might be a little bit low for Ngata, considering, the ratings they give players who didn't have the best of seasons last year. But, I mean, they have the reputation of being a great player. They kind of skipped Ngata here. I think Ngata probably could have got an 85, and not too many people would have batted an eye at it. But there you go, guys. Those are the Detroit Lions. Next up are the Minnesota Vikings, starting with Harrison Smith at free safety, 94, the second highest rated free safety in the game behind Honey Badger. I think that's a pretty fair rating. Adrian Peterson, running back, 91, the guy I would have had as the top-rated running back, not Le'Veon Bell in this game. I think even Le'Veon Bell, 94, AP 91. I don't think the difference in talent is that great. Linval Joseph, defensive tackle, 89. I agree with that. Anthony Barr, left outside linebacker, 88. I agree with that. Everson Griffin at right defensive end, 88. Like I said, that is a great defense they have there in Minnesota. Maybe one of the best, maybe the only other defense in the NFC that can rival Seattle Seahawks. I think you might get a shout with the Arizona Cardinals, but for my money, man, Vikings are all right there, knocking at the door for that title as the best defense in the NFC. Stephon Diggs, wide receiver, 79. Nice to see that. Eric Kendricks, middle linebacker, 76. That could have been a little bit higher. He was one of the better defensive rookies last season. Floyd, defensive tackle, 83. Again, I think that could have been a little bit higher. University of Florida, baby. We stick with our own. Laquan Treadwell, 75. I think, seeing that Josh Doctson get a 77, I thought they were very similar grades, very similar types of players. Teddy Bridgewater, 81. And Kyle Rudolph, tight end, 81. So overall, I think most Minnesota Vikings fans will be happy and satisfied with these ratings. They're going to be another very solid team in a very tight division, man. The Vikings and Packers are two of the most well-rounded teams in the NFL. And they're just so happen to be in the same goddamn division. And finishing the video with the Chicago Bears. Pernell McPhee, who we saw in the top 5 outside linebackers with a 92. Kind of a head scratch to me. I get he shows up in the run game and stuff, but I mean, saying that Pernell McPhee is the best player in the Chicago Bears, I don't think you're going to find many Bears fans that agree with that. I personally, as a casual fan of just every other team that's not my own, I would have put Alshon Jeffery and Kyle Long probably ahead of Pernell McPhee. Kyle Long is at the bottom. We're going to get to him later. But Pernell McPhee's there at 92. Alshon Jeffery, wide receiver, 91. Took him a little while to get on the field. I know I drafted him in fantasy football. But when he was on there, man, he was on point. Jarrell Freeman and Denny Trevathan, 2 middle linebackers they added in free agency. Both phenomenal pickups, 86 and 85. Both of those, I think they could have been a point or two higher. But you're not going to find, too much wrong with that. Willie Young, left outside linebacker, 82. Lamar Houston, right outside linebacker, 81. They got linebackers on days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of their top 6 guys are linebackers. Jay Cutler, Smoking Jay, quarterback, 80. Kyle Fuller, corner, 80. Leonard Floyd, their first-round draft pick, a right outside linebacker, 76. I think that's actually a pretty good rating. Jeremy Langford, the guy who's taken over and kind of sent Matt Forte packing, running back, 76. Kyle Long, right guard, 79. I always thought, Kyle Long, he played tackle a little bit last year, a little bit out of position, and wasn't as good. But when he went back to guard, I thought he's an all-pro guard, 79. I would have thought for sure Kyle Long would at least be pulling in at 85. Like I said, for my money, man, he's one of the top players on this entire team. Giving him a 79, my God. Is there something I'm missing? Did I miss out? Does he just suck now or what? Or did EA just fuck him over? But there you have it, guys. Those are a quick look at the top key player ratings for every team in the NFC North. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We're looking to really make some waves here in Madden 17, so I hope you guys join me for that ride. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you agree or disagree. And until next time, it's your boy C4 saying peace out.